Thanks for coming out. I really, really appreciate it. First of all, this is known as a strategy session. Now, you guys are not going to be asked to buy anything at the end. No pressure, no stress, no weight loss, no potion, no pills, no shampoo, no long distance, no technology. Nothing wrong with those things. But this is called a strategy session for a reason. We feel like we have the number one thing that most people in America need right now, which is financial intelligence and education on what to do, not only to make money, but to keep money. Is that okay with anybody in the room? Yes. So we call this our 369 financial transformation. By the end of our presentation, we're going to show you guys how to take the first 3 months and flip your cash flow from negative to positive. Now, you don't have to be smart to know that to go anything from negative to positive. Is that cool? Yes. All right. The second thing we're going to do, after 6 months, we show people how to average about $1,000 a week or more from their own home. So if we flip the current cash flow you have after 3 months, and then within the first 6 months, you're making an extra $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000 a week, does that benefit your family? Yes. Now, within 9 months, here's the 9 in 369. Within the 9 months, we want to show everybody how to take the money they've made from strategy 1 and 2 and start investing it. Because here's the reality. If you're not investing in America right now, you're basically giving the government 30% of your income too much. Who is that not okay with in this room? Now, you guys will write this down. This is called income shifting. The first concept that wealthy people teach their children from day one is how to shift their income. This is something that's not taught in schools. It never has been. This is something that won't be taught in schools and probably never will be. Most financial teachers won't teach it, or professors. Economics won't go through it because, believe it or not, most people don't even understand this. So you'll never learn these types of things in schools because traditional education won't teach you about money. They teach you how to go get a great what? A great job. So don't break the rules. Don't even violate the rules. Don't get mad at the rules. Just play by the rules and become wealthy so you can do what they do. So income shifting is real simple. Once you understand, everybody in America primarily will get paid 3 different ways. And it's your choice. Nothing wrong with any of them. Just understand how it actually works. Make sense? All right? You're either a W-2, a 1099, or you can become an investor. So long story short, in America, it's set up where wealthy people will always pay less taxes and poor people will always pay more taxes. Now I tell people, I'm not here to bash America. I don't bash the government. I'm not bashing capitalism. I just say become one of the wealthy so you won't be one of the individuals paying the highest amount of what? Taxes. In extra digit, we have a formula called 369. Those are the most important numbers of your life from this day forward. 369. Within the first 3 months, we show you how to clean up your cash flow. And when I say 3 months, I mean 3 months or less. When I say 6 months, I mean 6 months or what? Less. When I say 9 months, we mean 9 months or what? Less. The first 3 months, we're going to show you guys how to clean up your cash flow. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, to clean up your cash flow is simple. The money that you're making, someone else is beating you to it, so we're going to help your own income go a lot farther. That's the key. Within 3 months. Now, here's what I love about our concept in extra digit. If you don't light up after I show you how to make more money with your own money, there's no need of me talking to you about the 6 and the 9. I look into your eyes on the 3, and I can tell whether or not we need to keep talking. Does that make sense? Write this down, guys. Look into their eyes on the 3. Because I'm just being honest with you. Because with the first 3 months, what we do is simple. We're going to show you the taxes you're spending, the debt you're paying, and the expenses you have, and start looking at how to minimize all 3 of those and bring some of that money where? Back. With no extra effort, no extra energy, you don't have to do anything but go home, plug into our software, and listen. If we can't show you how to make your own money go further, we definitely can't show you how to make any more money. The government is going to take 28 to 33% of your income on a W-2. A business owner has the fortune of paying between 18 and 23%. So the government legally, ethically, and morally allows you to open a business and pay less what? Taxes. Now I'm going to put this in parentheses because here's the reality. A business owner pays the same percentage, but the net effect that it has on your household is you're going to pay less percentage-wise. Does that make sense to you guys? In other words, a business owner doesn't pay 18 to 23%. But because of what I'm about to show you and the deductions that he has, it ends up he'll lower his income and pay less taxes. Everybody got it? So as an investor, you're going to pay less than 15%. So based on that and that alone, if you had a choice, which category would you participate in? An investor. Because the government says we're going to take the least amount of your money as an investor. See, that's why I'm telling people, it's nothing wrong with the government. This is not an anti-government or anti-establishment or anti-capitalism. I'm simply saying the government gives you an option as to which one you want to participate in. It's just that most people choose not to exercise the best two options. In our software through MyEcon, we develop 5 streams of income. 5. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at your tax savings. If we minimize your taxes and that income comes back into your household, then we just develop a new income stream for you. It's a stream that you didn't have prior to joining the business. If we take those new tax dollars that you did nothing extra for except adjust your W-4 and look at it, and we pay off all your debts with the new tax dollars, do we create income stream number 2? Now the money's coming back in from the banks back into your household. Now you have your job money coming in, the tax dollars coming back, and the debt or banks paying you your money back that was going out. Now we look at our expenses. We look at where big business may be robbing us with our late fees. Where big business and some of our spending habits. I don't care if it's something as serious as cigarettes or you're overpaying on your Blockbuster or Netflix account. And we start looking at where your money's going every single month. And we bring the expenses back in. Have we created another avenue of income? Now we show people how to minimize their taxes, minimize their debt, and minimize their expenses, and you start earning business income. Have we introduced you to another form of income? Now we take the money from the taxes, from the debt, from the expenses, and from the business, and we start investing anywhere from 15 to 35% of the 4 income streams and create a 5th income stream for you called investment income. Have we created another form of income? So what we do in Extra Digit using the MyEcon software is create 5 income streams.
The Cash Flow Manager is the solution. The Cash Flow Manager is an online software system that makes business tax record keeping simple and fast. The system was developed to simplify the expense tracking process, making it quick and easy to track valuable expenses and deductions so you keep more of your earnings. To record expenses, you log into the system using your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Choose the type of expense from the drop-down menu, type in the amount of the expense, who the expense was paid to, and what the expense paid for. Take a quick digital picture of the receipt using your smartphone, and the system automatically records, organizes, and stores the expense record by date and expense category. You will have no need for that box of receipts and no stress at tax time. The Cash Flow Manager also tracks income and mileage for business vehicles. Although the system has almost every imaginable income and expense category, it allows you to customize your own income and expense categories. Downloading and printing your business records is as easy as a click on your computer. The Cash Flow Manager is simply amazing for managing tax records, but you can do even more with the Cash Flow Manager Deluxe. The Cash Flow Manager Deluxe is an optional add-on which can empower you to create, evaluate, and implement advanced cash flow management strategies. Managing cash flow has never been as important as it is today. Job insecurity, the fading corporate pension system, and the constantly changing business environment is mandating that everyone manage cash flow properly to build personal financial security. Listen to what others are saying about the Cash Flow Manager.
As a busy real estate professional, tax season was always stressful and frustrating. After using the Cash Flow Manager, I'm in control. The stress level has dropped and my tax liability is much less.
I'm a tax professional and I recommend Cash Flow Manager to all of my clients. I recommend it to salespeople, marketers, insurance agents, and small business owners because it saves them money and time.
The Cash Flow Manager Deluxe has been a tremendous blessing to me. In the past 5 years, I used the software to save over $50,000 in taxes and eliminate over $120,000 in debt. The cash flow savings helped me to put an additional $75,000 in my investment account.
I'm a network marketer, and I heard about the tax advantages of a home-based business. I worked my business, but I kept more tax records, I still owed major taxes each year. I started using the cash flow manager software. My record keeping improved, and my tax problems went away.
Taxes, debt, expenses, business income, and investments. Now you show me somewhere where they're going to show you how to make 5 streams of income at the same time without selling. The first thing you need to look at is a form known as your W-4. Your W-4 is the form you filled out when you first got your job. It tells your employer how much to withhold out of your check for your taxes. Everybody got me on that? Now, if you look at your W-4, it says at the top, revisit this form every year should your situation change. Because our circumstances change all the way. I know people, literally, who have not looked at their W-4 since they got their job, and they've been there 15, 20 years. They've had children since. They've gotten married since. There's certain allowances that the government will give you if you are married and have what? Children. But the W-4 still says, I'm single, no kids. Now, what does that mean? That means you're giving the government too much. So here's the reality. The W-4 will help you minimize your taxes. So if the W-4 is adjusted, automatically off the top, the amount of taxes you pay will go what? Now, we use the W-4 money, and we won't go shopping with the W-4 money. We're going to use the extra money from the W-4 to pay off our what? Yes. Pay off our debt. You know what amazes me about people? You'll come into this room, look at this business. We'll show you the small fee that it costs to get started, and you'll look at the fee and question it, but you don't question how much interest you give your credit card every month. Isn't that crazy? We send $129 to the credit card company, 108 is going to interest, 21 going to principal, and we send an extra 108 every month to Visa. And then you'll come into our business and look at a small fee and go, man, I don't know, I got to go home and think about it. But you don't think about the interest you're paying every single month on all your debt. Here's something to think about before I move on and close this out. How much more money would you have if your debt was zero? So here's the question I always ask everybody. Do you think wealthy people work harder than you? Or do you think wealthy people have just figured something out that most people have not figured out? It's called a strategy. They have a strategy in place. So let's look at it real quick. For $179, and this is what I love about our business, not $9.99, not $6.99, not $3.99, not $2.99. For $179 one time and $29 a month pays for what I tell people, the strategy we teach you, the software to run your strategy, the system, which is the training system, and your success. So if you're taking notes, that's real important. Brian, what does the $179 and $29 actually pay for? Well, we teach you the strategy. Then we show you the software to implement the strategy. Then we give you the training system to show you how to use the software. And that all leads to your financial success. But the bottom line is we have to put ourselves in a position where we're thankful for our jobs but not satisfied. We create positive cash flow. By teaching people what we learn how to create, you can open up a home-based what? Business. Show people and tell people the testimonies and what it actually has done for you. They may want to do the exact same thing, thereby bringing you an extra $1,000 for every 7 individuals. After you hit executive vice president, your first 3, the 1,000 carries forever and 25 through infinity. After 9 months or less, some people it doesn't take 9 months or less, you want to position yourself where you can start investing in what we call the wholesale market and not the retail market. Give you guys an example. They say if you don't have a home-based business, just take $20 a day and throw it out the window. Now, I want y'all to really understand this. If you don't have a home-based business, you're overpaying taxes by about $500 to $600 a month. So some of you guys are going to walk out of here a home-based business with a strategy. I'm going to bring up some people and give them some checks. They earn checks from a home-based business. And if you don't have one, here's what you're doing. I'm going to think about it. 20. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to research it. I got to go talk to the wife. I got to go talk to the husband. While you praying, thinking, researching, talking, just keep throwing 20s away. Because that's what it's averaging you for your lack of knowledge on capitalism. $20 a day. That being said, listen, there are 3 types of people in the room. If you're watching this video for the first time, we just want to know one of 3 things. Are you a 3, a 2, or a 1? A number 3 says, thanks, but no thanks. Love my refund. No problem. I love to overpay my taxes. No problem. If you like your tax refund and you like the rate in which you're paying your debt off and you like your job, this is not for you. We're looking for 2 types of people, hungry and looking. We're not looking for unhungry. We're not looking for not looking. Because I have people come to me all the time. Well, Brian, I like it. I just got a couple of questions. Like, first of all, kill the attitude. Okay, that's first. All right, that's number 1. Don't come at me sideways. Now, what's your question? Well, you know, I'm doing all this. I'm doing all that. I'm like, well, sir, this ain't for you. Like, you're not going to get an argument from me. We don't tell you what to do. We just show you how it works. It's your money. So you're supposed to do what you want with your what? Your money. So number 3, thanks but no thanks. Thanks for at least taking the time to watch it, because most people don't. Number 2 says, Brian, I'm in. I'm in primarily for the strategy and the software. I'm not really trying to build. I just want to know how the strategy and the tax advantages work and get out of debt. No problem. Number 2, you invest your $179, your $29 a month, and we make it happen, and we show you exactly what you need to do to clean up your household. Number 1 says, I'm in all the way. I want the strategy, I want the software, and I want to introduce people so I can build. And I need some of those $1,000 checks because I need to speed up and start investing. Number 1 we're looking for as well. So get with the person that introduced you to this video and let them know if you're number 3, thanks but no thanks. Or number 2, I'm in for myself and my family. Or number 1, I'm in and I'm trying to make a difference in my household. Make sense? Yeah. God bless. My name is Brian Ben. I see you guys in the magazines. Thanks a million. I really appreciate you guys coming. Thanks a lot. All right.